Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Shanacee, and if you clicked on this video, it's because you are ready to really get serious about this new year. I don't know about you guys, but in the past, I have created a laundry list of goals, a laundry list of New Year's resolutions. I've told my mom about it, told my friends about it, put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook, got super excited about it, and literally fell flat on my face by the 4th, 5th, or 6th month of the year. And I realized that this happens because it's so easy to come up with a goal. The hard part is being focused, being intentional, being consistent. And so I've done this with myself. I've decided to create a strong foundation for this new year so that whatever goal, whatever plan that I create, it won't fail. And so we're going to do this by one, auditing last year, figuring out what we did good, what we did wrong, and some things that we need to work on. The second thing that we're going to do is come up with a word. I love themes. I love, just quick mind triggers. And I really think that coming up with a word that defines your plans and desires for the new year will help you stay consistent in it. And the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a mantra, a personal mantra that we're going to live by and recharge ourselves with throughout the year. So the first thing that we're going to do is audit this last year. So what I did was I just asked myself different questions. One of the questions was, what were the most defining moments of 2019? What were my lowest moments? What were my highest moments? What were my favorite moments? What are some of the things that I needed to work on? What are the things that I dropped the ball on? What are the things that I'm most proud of in this year? And so ask yourselves those thought-provoking questions because it's going to help you to realize where you can do better and where you've done great. A lot of times it's so easy to write a long list of the things that we've done wrong, but it's harder to write a list of the things that we've done right. And I could go deep on that, but we won't. But try to just give yourself your props. What are the things that you have done great this year? What are the things that you've surprised yourself with and the things that you have really done well? Those moments of reflection will really help to motivate you to even progress even the more in 2020. So that's the first thing that I want you to do. Get out your journal, ask yourself those questions so that you can have a better idea of what you want to do and what you want to accomplish in the new year. The second thing that I want you guys to do is really focus on why you want a certain goal. What are the desires and the real meat behind why you even want to have this goal in the first place? So for example, if one of your goals is to run a marathon or to lose weight, what's the root and the reason behind that goal? That's going to help to direct you to your word. So if one of your goals is to lose weight, why do you want to lose weight? Do you want to have more self-confidence? Do you want to be able to fit into a certain dress? Do you want to be able to look a certain way? And if so, why? So as a personal example, for me, one of my goals is to be more consistent in my YouTube channel, to have more speaking engagements, to go out and speak more and to really share my voice with other people, to plan events of my own. And so when I look at those goals, Shanacee, why do you want to accomplish these goals? It's because I'm really trying to rebuild my confidence and really push myself out further than I have been before. In the past, you guys, I was so brave, so brave. You know, I did a lot of modeling, I did a lot of acting, I went out and I tried things. But it's kind of like a heartbreak. You know, once you get your heart broken so many times, it's like, all right, now. You start to get a little nervous to try again, and you kind of start to become introverted because you're just afraid of what might happen. And so my goals all stem back to my greater desire, which is to believe in myself more and to rebuild myself. And so being able to look at the roots of why I want to accomplish those things helps me to really realize why I want to accomplish these things, if that makes sense. And realizing why helps me to figure out my word for the year. And so I just challenge you to look at those goals and kind of draw an underlining theme from those goals. Why do I want to accomplish all of these things? What does it really mean to me? And what is it really doing for me if I accomplish those goals? What do these goals really mean to me? And that will help you to get to your word. So that brings me to our next point, finding your word. So after all of the goals that I wrote out, I found my word. It's believe. And I chose the word believe because all of the goals that I wanted, they kind of umbrellaed, like they were underneath this umbrella of believing in myself. Not only just believing in myself, but also believing in God and his ability to do it for me and his desire to do it for me. It's like you cannot accomplish certain things if you first don't believe in yourself and believe in God, right? So this word really hit home to me. It really means something to me because in order to believe, you also have to be. And be is the first two letters in believe. So this was the perfect word for me because in order to be, I have to do. And so this word was just, it just stuck for me. And so I just want you guys to find that word that resonates with your spirit too, resonates with what you're trying to do. And so I was able to kind of like create a web. So in the middle of the web, I have believe, right? And stemming from believe, I have, my desire to be more consistent in my channel. I have my desire to be more bold. I have my desire to be more fearless. I have my desire to be more present. I have my desire to do more speaking engagements. And so with, remember those webs you used to make in school? So with each web, you can draw even more goals, and it'll help you to kind of structure and organize all of your goals, but they all track back to this one word, believe. And that really works for me because, like I said, I love a theme. Like, I think the most powerful events that you go to or, seminars that you go through, they're so powerful because it's like, all right, I remember this. It's memorable because they constantly etch that word or constantly drives home that theme in my head. And that's what you want to do for this new year. You want to constantly drive home this word. The word that you create, it should be constantly in your mind each morning, each day. And it'll help you to remember the rest of the goals that stem from that one word. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm excited because I know that this is going to work because it's like your word is your trigger, and your word is going to trigger the rest of your goals for the year. It's going to be a trigger for you to remember, everything that you said that you were going to do. So this is going to be the foundation. It's going to be so helpful for you. So the last thing that I want you guys to do is to create your personal mantra. Now, if you don't know what a personal mantra is, it's really just a personal statement or an affirmation that you're going to live by and continuously charge yourself with and affirm yourself with throughout the year. So my personal mantra actually came from my husband. Let me tell you guys a quick story. So I just had a birthday, December 1st, and my husband surprised me. You guys, when I say he surprised me, surprised me. It was a regular schmegular birthday. I wasn't expecting much at all. He started off the day with a massage. I always go and get a massage every year for my birthday. So I went to the spa. After I left the spa, he took me to a loft in downtown Detroit. So we go into the loft. I open the door, and there's an entire glam squad. It's a makeup artist, a nail tech, there's a hairstylist, a photographer, a videographer, a beautiful backdrop, a beautiful spread of food, and everything was just great. My clothes were ready and everything was, I don't know, it was just over the top. And I just kept thinking to myself, this is too much. This is too much. Oh my God, this is too much. And he invited my family and my friends. They surprised me and came in with the cake. After that, me and him went to the movies. While we were at the movies, they were transforming the loft into a private dinner, and we had a private chef cook for us. I think it was a 4-course meal, and it was just over the top. But one thing that he kept saying to me throughout the day is that you deserve to shine. And that really made me cry, for one. It really made me cry, but it also really did something. It really affirmed me, because like I told you before, I've had a lot of things, a lot of rejections in the past that have kind of like made me revert back to myself and made me feel like maybe I should focus on other people. Maybe I should help other people out. Maybe I should, you know, just play the background. But him saying this to me over and over throughout the day, it really affirmed me. And so I was like, you know what? This is going to be my mantra for the new year. I deserve to shine. And I feel like that directly goes back to believing that I'm deserving, believing that I can, believing that I will. And so all of it goes together. And so when you're coming up with your own mantra, it got to be something that really sticks. It got to be something that really embodies what you're trying to do for the new year. So whatever your word is this year, your mantra should be kind of like a play upon that word. And it should be something that just instantly, like, you know, it instantly brings you back to that goal and to what you're trying to do. And so, of course, I can't come up with your word or your mantra for you, but you can do it. Just take that time and really focus on what your purpose is for this year, what your intent is for this year. And I promise you, like, once you have this mantra ready, it's really going to affirm you throughout the entire year. It's really going to build you up through this entire year, because we all have these goals and these times where we come up with this long list of what we want to do. But the hard part is remembering it. These are things that you're going to remember each and every day. I also want to encourage you to do a monthly check-in. Just like we audited in the beginning our entire year, I challenge you every month to kind of audit your month. All right, what did I do wrong? Where did I drop the ball? Am I any closer to my goal than I was in the beginning of the month? What have I done good? How can I tighten up? So those are the things that I want you to do for this new year. I'm excited, you guys. 2020 it just seems like it's going to be such a fresh, clean start. I don't know if it's even just the 20 and the 20. It just looks like fresh. It looks new, and I'm excited for it. And I'm excited for you guys. I want to know, what is your word? What is your mantra? Go ahead and leave that in the comments and tell me, why did you pick that? And if you guys need any help with your word or your mantra, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section as well. I'm excited. I want to make sure that you guys have this firm foundation for this new year, because we are not about to drop the ball anymore. Let's be consistent. Let's be strong. Let's be bold. Let's be focused. Let's be intentional about 2020. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell, and I will see you next time.